was just completely in my, I was just so happy. I spent days, hours when Dad was at work looking at you, dressing you, taking photographs of you, just cuddling you. I hardly ever put you down, really. You were just so tiny and so perfect. Every little nail, hair, you had so much dark, spiky hair. You looked like a punk rocker. Everybody was so pleased for me. I think I've always wanted to be a mum, always. Always thought that was, when I got married, that, I wanted children. Bought this house, 4 bedrooms, 4 children, that was the plan. We'd been trying for 18 months or so, and a lot of it was, well, just keep trying, it doesn't always happen that easily. But then after, when it got on to, 2 years, 2.5 years, then I started to, on the fertility courses. We had lots of different doctors, lots of hospital appointments, not really finding any cause specifically that something was wrong. So we started on temperature charts and making sure that we knew exactly, when I was ovulating, and everything became so clinical. I think the more you want something, the more the more you can't have something, then the more you want it almost. And so every month became a massive challenge, and we just seemed to be trying anything and everything. Anything I read or watched or anything really that said, this is good for you if you're trying to get pregnant, I kind of ate really, or took. Tablets are awful. They don't you have mood swings, and you get really depressed, and you're fed up, and lots of different side effects, and it just seems nothing is going to work, and you begin to lose hope really. Yeah, on a regular basis. Times we grew apart, sometimes, we were back together again, and I think Dad hated, all the hospital appointments and the questions and the, all of that. He didn't enjoy it, so. And I don't think he knew how to cope with my emotions, and so he just felt inadequate, weak, inadequate, and just not supportive. That's what he felt he was, and that was. Chris was always really supportive, and I'd only got a knock on the door and she'd take one look at me and she'd say, I'll put the kettle on, and she used to listen to me. But as much as supportive as they were, they had their own families at the end of the day, and and I didn't, so. If I'd have given up, I would have just carried on. To start with, I think we just would have settled back down to just reassess what we were going to do. We would have travelled, would have put in for my promotion, with my work. I don't know, we might have even moved away from the area. We didn't have any real plans. We had this dream to go to Canada. There was lots of land and the skiing part of it, because we did ski every year, and just just the wilderness of it all, really, and how beautiful it was. Something was just missing in our life. Something was not there. So, you know, that was having a family. And I'll sit on you. You have your feet filled.